Hi Cancer, welcome to mid-September 2019 for your Angel Tarot card readings. For some signs, I've gotten this out a little bit later, but I feel like whatever happens, when that happens, it's the right time to hear it or get the message. So hopefully you do get some value out of this month, even though it's mid-month, and it's still something that resonates with you. You can also go to my website, angelawakening.net, to get a personal reading, and follow the links in the description box below. But just a reminder, these are general readings. So I know last month we talked about pretending there is no problem is a problem. So I feel like you guys have already turned a corner in September, and you're not following that same denial, and you're not letting the rose-colored glasses that you want to wear, or that I will deal with that tomorrow or next week or next month, or I'm not going to address my significant other or my colleague or partner or whatever, because I just don't have time, the energy, the space for it, and I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I feel like in September, you maybe just, for some of you, came straight out of the gate and were kind of like, oh, you know what, we are actually going to address this, and we are actually going to make every effort to put things right that need to be made right. And I feel like you've decided to do that. So let's see what the cards are telling us, and what they want you to know for the second half of September 2019. So water cards, as an emotional sign, that's not too surprising. And we'll go through it here in a minute. I just want to get your... Okay, so first card is Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. So I feel like this card is kind of a continuation from August, where you all were working very hard, putting work first, and not saying that you're not doing that in September, but you're kind of seeing past the illusion of what, the work reward, or the risk reward is going to do for you. Three is the number of creativity, play, and I think you've been kind of having a hard time playing. You've kind of been having a hard time letting go to the degree that you can enjoy any of it. Really enjoy a lot of things. Your ability to take things in, let stick what needs to stick, and then let roll what needs to roll, has been a real challenge, I feel like, for some of you. And I feel like in September you're catching your groove, though. You're like, I'm on to some of the game, I'm on to some of the tricks here. And although you have been turning in very high quality work, and you've been keeping that a priority, and you've been very grounded in how you've been approaching your work, and you may have gotten recognition for it in the last week or so. People are seeing you as a team player, but I feel like you're getting that recognition, and you're being seen as a team player, not necessarily for all the hard work that you did in August, but because in September you started to let go of some of those expectations. You started to let go of some of those you cut some cords, and you cut some cords to people who were kind of leveling their opinion about everything you were handing in, or if you're a student, what everything you were handing in, or as a parent, maybe just taking a step back on your kids, or for your partner or significant other, just lightening up a little bit so that you could enjoy the process, and that and they could kind of enjoy what it is that you're creating. So it kind of has become, I feel like, a much more of a give and take type of month for you, and much more of a opportunity to enjoy what you're putting out and what you're getting back as a reward. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. So September, I've been getting charity work, charity to give back to others in some way, either in work that you do, or how maybe if you can take a little bit out of your paycheck every month or week and set it aside and give it to your favorite cause, or volunteer somewhere. This has become a real theme that I've been seeing for all the signs. But just in general, opening your heart and mind. I feel like that goes back to what we're saying about, being a team player and being somebody who's respected, not just for the high quality work, but appreciated for your compassion, appreciated because you've shown that you can be trustworthy, and appreciated because you are allowing other people back into that space that you kind of had cut off for a while, either so that you could concentrate on work, or concentrate on school, or concentrate on your business or your goals. And now it's like, wait a minute, I've got, all of this either in, a reward, or now I've got a little bit of downtime, and I've not been nurturing those relationships to enjoy it with the people who are most important and special to me. And I think this card is saying, yeah, you're seeing that now. And you're getting this, you're getting these signals that, people want to be a part of what it is that you are working on, or they want to be a part of celebrating everything that you've accomplished. And now it's time for you to pivot a little bit and make sure that, these people in your life know how special they are too. 10 of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So we've got trustworthy here twice. The word trustworthy in two cards side by side. And 10 is also the number of your career. So even though this is an emotional card talking about family, I feel like this is coming directly from your ability to step outside of your job a little bit, or step outside of your work in whatever capacity that is, and be a person that says, I want my family to enjoy the blessings that that I've either been a part of or been blessed myself to help co-create. And as a result of all that work, I want to give back, and I want to be the kind of person who they look at as trustworthy, and I want them to know how much I trust them as well. Just this real flow with, the water element here, a real flow, easy, keeping things, nurturing this opportunity that you have to let people in your life know how and why they're special to you. Set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So sometimes when I get this card, it can also be a reminder that maybe your relationships, so this going back to August, for those of you who feel like, well, I'm still in the same situation I was in August, but I really don't want to look at that. I might be in denial, but I don't really want to know. This is really just saying you deserve more. When you take a look, when you take an honest look at what you've been accepting, it might just be the instigator to get you into a better opportunity, a better relationship, a better home, a better work environment, a better personal business, whatever it is. And once you decide that I'm not really happy, but maybe you haven't gone the extra step and actually had the conversation. I mean, you owe it to whoever this other person is or this potentially group is to be honest about who you are, what you're about, what you expect, and why you haven't been as open and willing to hear them out or be a part of their day-to-day. If you feel like you've already done that and you've already been, somebody who's been open and been compassionate and, been a trustworthy partner, then this is really saying now you need to start holding other people accountable because you've already been honest and forthcoming and acknowledged who these people are in your life that are valuable and why it is that you need them to continue to be such a big part of what you have going on. But they're going to have to step up their game. They're going to have to be just as trustworthy, just as compassionate, just as respectful, and that's how you guys are going to take whatever it is that you've got to the next level, business, personal, or otherwise. All right, Cancer. Well, that's your mid-September reading. I hope it was valuable. If you would like a personal reading from me, please go to my website, angelawakening.net, and I look forward to speaking with you all soon.